losers yet.
Right out the gate, we got Olimar and Yoshi. Two characters we haven't been seeing much of in these brackets, which is surprising to see. Olimar has basically fallen off the map since online has really been the mainstay for our events, so it's actually going to be fun to see the character back in action again.
Versus Yoshi, so we got 808 rocking quite a colorful Yoshi here, basically trying to go ahead and bat Ollie away. Double jump is expended, but gets the up B back, up smash into an up air. No, not quite going to be able to connect. Yoshi's able to trade with those Pikmin really efficiently with that big old noggin. Lots of big hitboxes is the recipe for success against Olimar. But yeah, knocked away right there.
Good stuff from 808, I believe. It's so hard to have people that have different names all across the board because we just have to make guesses.
We'll call him 8008 and leave it there. Y'all know what this is.
Y'all know what's going on.
Anybody who's ever had a TI-84 in class and has been to grade school knows what this is. We can't avoid it forever.
There's some things you can't avoid in the Smash scene, and maturity is of course one of them. But what's mature is these guys' skills, and they're putting them to the test right now because it's Olimar, pretty fresh, has to get across a lot of Yoshi stuff, but the purple Pikmin pack a punch.
It feels like MFA is doing a really good job of just backing off and playing a defensive game, just trying to space out 8008, and it's worked pretty well. I'm really surprised, however, that Yoshi has not managed to find a kill off stage. Instead, down 2 full stock as MFA is putting on a clinic there. Gets a response right there with the forward air into up air confirmed. So perhaps a bit of light here, but we'll have to see if a change in a play style is in order to break this even.
You can already see the Pikmin changing and flipping around. Out the gate, you want to have the good Pikmin on board, and that's, yellows for range, blues for grabs, purples for damage and, knockback, and reds for just raw damage as well. So that's kind of 8008's kind of objective here. Their modus operandi is finding the correct Pikmin for the job.
That actually might have been dead, to be honest. MFA looked like they went really, really deep there, and when you have 3 Pikmin, usually your up B not that great. So 8008 going ahead and whacking him once or twice. Gets the jab reset into the forward smash. Not quite going to finish off, though. They gets the spike. That's what we need to see when Yoshi has you off stage. If you do not have the hitboxes to compete, and you're going to be in for a rough time. And look at the string already. Pressing advantage. Calls out the whistle. 2 up airs. Double jump out. There's a little bit of a landing, but look at the damage. 65 already.
That fair spike throws the new life into this whole set because MFA was down quite a lot until then. This is getting kind of close, cutting it down as these two are very even percent. Purple Pikmin is on board, so a lot of stuff can happen, but the actual missed tech on the drag down back here into up smash seals the deal. And that is some excellent stuff from this pink Yoshi.
Agreed, a little bit of flex on him to end the set. It was a heck of a comeback. I mean, again, you had 1 stock in 0% versus 3 stocks in high percent. So it was a lot of work to run that one back, but it really does show that in matchups like this, a momentum is often the key. Olimar really needs some time to set up, needs some time to order his Pikmin, needs some time to consider what type of space he wants to occupy. And if Yoshi could go ahead and get in on him and disrupt that game plan, his character does not have a solid disadvantage state. You have whistle, air dodge, and nothing else.
And it's interesting to see because, as I said kind of at the start of the set, this isn't a character we're familiar with in the online setting. So to be able to kind of struggle at first, but then adjust accordingly is such a good mark of a good player. And so 8008 manages to kind of do pretty solid, makes it a good comeback, and looks like we found ourselves on the wrong stage.
Yeah, this one perhaps banned. Don't want to allow Yoshi to go ahead and take you off the top. I can understand why the stage wouldn't be the selection. So perhaps a slight flub here, but a quick reset. I'm sure that we'll have our stage selection shortly. What are you thinking here? What type of stage benefits Olimar in this playstyle?
If you consider some of the ways that Yoshi's been comboing, especially, vertically and killing vertically as well, you might want to go somewhere where you can camp a bit more with those Pikmin, play a bit more defensive. So if something like Town and City opens up, I can totally see MFA going there. Otherwise, you kind of want to find stages where you can avoid the scrapping of Yoshi, because that's where Yoshi excels. Yoshi excels in scrapping, kind of escaping stuff with that double jump armor. And so, no matter where they're going, I want to see MFA kind of space it out a bit more. But no, it's actually just Battlefield. We're just going the run back. And that's kind of looked like what they wanted after game 1, so it does make sense.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. It felt like before Olimar kind of just got ran over, this player had a ton of momentum going into the last stock. So perhaps just trying to avoid a sudden collapse here. Starting off not particularly promising though. Already 94% getting the up air. How do you actually get down? Tries for a down air and then retreats to the corner. Forward smash to force out. Now you've got center stage. Can you hold it? No.
8008 is doing such a good job of just pressuring the Olimar, not giving them a lot of time to really get Pikmin or get percentage. It's mostly just aggressiveness and just focusing on, okay, that was just dirty. That was just magnificent. The Yoshi bomb coming down real quick to end that stock. And now MFA playing from behind on this game too, when they were doing quite well at the start of game 1.
This is the problem. Is how do you actually run in on Yoshi when Yoshi can do that retreating forward area using that aerial momentum? Olimar does not really have the ability to do jump-ins particularly well. Like, your Pikmin are projectiles. They can get clanked with just about any kind of a disjoint. Yoshi's got enough of those to really challenge you.
Just the narrative shield is so good as well. And when we saw it with the up smash, just the quick, easy punish of if you try to touch Yoshi, you're going to get hit for it. And we're seeing a lot of getting hit for it as well, because this is almost a full lap from 8008.
Gets the Yoshi bomb.
2 for 2!
That'll take you.
How are they getting away with it? They've been doing some good stuff on that calculator they have. They put their name in the calculator, like, all right, let's do some actual big brain stuff. But MFA kind of biting back there. Wants to get 1 stock off of it. So far, so good. But they need 2 more if they want to take it to a game 3.
I'd like to see a little bit more patience from Ollie, just backing off and throwing Pikmin as projectiles instead of trying to scrap right now. Clearly scrapping into working out to a neutral air again, catching Olimar trying to get a dash attack, and that forward smash will finish it up. A jump from ledge is ill-advised as 8008 is going to take this one 2-0 over MFA's Olimar.
Respect to that Yoshi play. Always good to see. Very just strong stuff overall. You saw them struggle towards the beginning and not really. They had to find some footing in those first few stocks in that game 1. But once the adjustments were made, it was just clear. Like, okay, I remember how to fight Olimar. It's been like a year and a half, so I need to adjust a little bit. But now that we're back on board, easy, wrap it up. And that was just a pretty solid 2-0 from 8008-135.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and just let y'all decide if you can get the translation going in Twitch chat. That is definitely the whatchamacallit. That's the high school notation